Good morning. It's quite bright out. Pretty chilly though. Last night I stayed at the Refugio Elisabetta, which is one of the well-known refuges in Italy that a lot of people like to stay at. It was really nice, but it was actually the first night I didn't have access to any cellular data or Wi-Fi or anything like that. So I felt a little bit disconnected from everyone. And I was prepared for that. You know, I sent a message to check in with my Garmin inReach. And then on top of that, one of the things that is a little bit tougher about traveling alone on the TMB, as someone who doesn't speak French or Italian, sometimes at refuges I'm sat with a group of people who doesn't speak English. It can be a little bit lonely to be with people but not be able to communicate. Otherwise, I slept really well. They had good food. Just walking through this valley that's like right under all of these snowy mountains. So it's pretty chilly, but I think I'll get warmed up here. I'm going to be crossing today from Italy back into France. As long as weather's still looking good, I'm hoping to take the variant over to Croix du Bonhomme, which is where I'll be camping tonight. Let's go. So snowy up here. Probably should have worn my pants today. It's chilly, but it's all right. Staying warm by hiking uphill. Freezing. Bye, Italy. Back in France. I took a really nice long break in Refuge de Maltes. I got coffee. I had 2 chocolate crepes. Those were delicious. I met a guy who's doing the TMB quickly alone, originally from Louisville, Kentucky. So he had more context for knowing where Ohio is. I was telling him I thought it was funny because a lot of European people that ask where in the United States I'm from, I tell them Ohio, and then they're like, oh, you have lots of mountains. And I'm like, no, none. It's very flat. It was nice to meet someone who kind of knew a little bit more of, that Midwest life. Feeling pretty good. I think I am going to do the variant. It seems like the weather is holding out. If I do this and climb to the very top, it might be the highest elevation that I get to, I think, on the entire TMB. Let's do it. Looks like about 2.5 hours to the Col de Tricot, which is going to be our peak for the day, or right about around there. Finding the pathway to Col de Tricot, the variant, is not marked super well. Honestly, I'm just like hiking through a bunch of cow pastures, trying to avoid stepping in that. So now that signpost says it's only 2 more hours, so I guess I did that first part pretty quick. I don't know. I never know with these signs. I don't know if I can really capture on camera how shiny that cliffside is. He just did. Alright, so we had to hike out through a little bit of snow, but we have reached the top of the Col de Tricot. I think I might hike out a little bit further to the actual peak. I meet a group of Canadians, 6 people hiking from Toronto. We were talking about Cleveland sports and they were asking me questions about Cleveland, so that was fun. They're on day 2 of 9, I think. All right, let's see what this peak actually looks like if I can get up there. Ooh, it's chilly. Haven't slept yet though, knock on wood. It's honestly a little hard to tell like where the trail actually goes, but I think I'm supposed to follow these cairns. This is crazy. Just like climbing out these big rock slabs. I kind of feel like I'm just gonna be in a cloud after all this. This is crazy. Officially see the roof of the refuge that I'm going to be camping outside of tonight. I'm super excited to get there and hopefully go inside and get something warm to eat or drink. I'm very excited to be back in my tent. The dorms are nice and comfy, but I like the privacy that tents offer. It'll be fun to do this the next 2 nights. See you tomorrow. So I woke up early and I got to see some of the sunrise, which was really pretty from my tent. Then I actually decided to go back to bed because I didn't sleep super well last night, just with like the ground being a little rocky and being kind of sore. I slept probably until like 9, 10, and then I started getting stuff ready. Plus today is supposed to be my lowest miles, only 8.7 miles and mostly elevation loss, which is easier for me. One interesting thing I learned yesterday, so I'd been messaging via Instagram with one of the solo female hikers that I found earlier on the trip. She had seen my pictures of being over the Col in the snow and she was like, oh my gosh, it snowed. I had been thinking that snow was just there all the time, but I guess there had been like a snowstorm that came through and dropped fresh snow on the two peaks I was at yesterday. It's not normally apparently that cold or snowy. I think we're just about packed up and we can go grab some coffee and then get on the trail. Lunch was so delicious at that refuge. Would highly recommend stopping there for lunch. I had some kind of like toast with local cheese and nuts, and then I had a coffee with raspberry pie. It was so good. So right now, I think for most of the rest of the day, it's kind of walking along like little roads. Also looks like I'm gonna get to see some more cows. Good morning. It is officially the last day of the TMB. I have really mixed emotions. I'm kind of sad about it. I'm currently walking just along the road from my camping site at Les Pontet to Les Contamines. Let's go. Flat section. So I'm really not ready to head into the sun, but I think that's the point we're at here. I think I see where I get to climb. Oh, that looks fun. Lots of switchbacks. wish this cloud would move. Oh well. Still good views. I feel like I'm on top of the world. Wow. Blows my mind. Col de is our final col, which I think we've decided means mountain pass. All right, here we go. Got a gate. Can't do that with the phone. Oh, that's heavy. Oh gosh. Oh, we're in the gate. I think that this was the right way. And the clouds don't look real. Oh, bee. We're getting there, we're really close. I think I'm on the right trail. There haven't been signs in a while, it's just like this road that I'm pretty sure is like a ski way in the winter. So I got a little confused when I got to like this like dead ski lift section. I couldn't tell where the road was, there were no signs. I was like, oh, I hope I'm on the right path. Luckily, a guy came along who had his mountain bike, but it had a flat tire. So he was just walking back down with his dog, waiting for his friend to come pick him up. So he kind of showed me where the road went and explained how to follow it all the way down to Les Houches. It honestly feels super nice to be walking on a paved road. I think we're getting close. Did it. Bag is officially secured.